Good evening to everyone. My name is Yogesari. So today we would like to discuss about culture and traditions in Malaysia. As we know, Malaysia is a multi-religious country. The largest group of Malaysians consists of three main races, which is Malays, Chinese, and Indians. So it's about wedding and traditions in Malaysia. A wedding is a ceremony where two people are united in marriage. There are many different wedding traditions in Malaysia, but today I would like to share about the main three races wedding traditions. Firstly, I would like to start with Malay wedding traditions. All we need to know about Malay wedding traditions is Malaysia that is commonly practiced, which can be divided into four stages. First one is Merisi, visit and observe. Second one is Meminang or Bertunang, proposal and engagement. Third one is Akad Nikah, solemnization. And fourth one is Majlis Persandingan. So secondly is about Chinese wedding tradition. Chinese wedding traditions are observed slightly different in Malaysia according to the dialect group. There are 5 stages in Chinese wedding, which is commonly practiced. First one is pre-wedding rituals. Second one is selecting auspicious date. Third one is betrothal ceremony, which is known as Kudali. Fourth one is bride bed, Anchuang. Fifth one is hair combing ceremony, Shangtou. So next is about Indian wedding traditions in Malaysia. Indian wedding traditions in Malaysia are conducted according to Hindu tradition. It is basically divided into pre-wedding, actual wedding day, and post-wedding rituals. India's wedding celebrated here differs from their native counterparts due to the additions of domestic rituals and culture. The four main stages in Indian wedding is first one is Nichayam, proposal and engagement. Second one is Parisam. Third one is Nalanga and fourth one is tying the tali. So these are the three major wedding traditions which is conducted in Malaysia. That's it from me. Thank you. So I would like to pass to my another friend to know more about culture and traditions in Malaysia. Thank you.
Thank you, Yogesh. Hi, my name is Aishwarni Jiva. I'm going to start out by sharing with you a few places of worship. First, I'm start with Malay place of worship. So I choose to explain about Kuching City Mosque. Kuching City Mosque is one of the city's heritage buildings and the integral part of Kuching landscape. The house of worship was built in 1968 as a replacement for the exciting wooden mosque that was built in 1850s. Kuching Mosque is affectionately called Masjid Lama by locals. The second one, I'm going to talk about Chinese place of worship. So I will like to present about Cat Loxi, which was located in Aitam. Penang's famous Cat Loxi Temple is also the largest Buddhist temple in Malaysia and one of the biggest in the region. It is home to a 30.2-meter tall bronze statue of the Goddess of Mercy Guan Yin. The temple is built in 1890s. The temple is decorated in the lanterns and color lights during the festival, and the temple during the festival time, including Chinese New Year and Vesak Day. Finally, I'm going to talk about Arulmigu Bala Dandayadabani Temple, based on Indian place of worship. Arulmigu Bala Dandayadabani Temple is one of the biggest in Malaysia. So the annual Thaipusam celebration in Penang culminates at the beautiful Arulmigu Bala Dandayadabani Temple by the locals as the waterfall temples. The Hindu temple's complex features fantastic architecture inspired by the era of Chola and Pallava kingdoms of India. The temple has expressive 7 stories of gopurams that's 26.1-meter tall and ornate tower at the entrance. You need to climb a flight of 511 steps to get the main temple where the gopuram is. Thank you. The, the following group member is going to talk about culture and traditions.
Thank you, Ms. Vashwini. Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Kumlesh. Since we are living in multiracial country Malaysia, we will celebrate all the festivals together. Hari Raya Aidil Fitri is celebrated for 2 days with full of feasting and joy as it signifies the conclusion of Ramadan, the month of fasting. Large feasts with traditional Malaysian foods and cookies are hosted. Homes and mosques are decked with lights. The majority of locals host open feasts where anybody is invited to attend and join in the fun. The celebrations for Chinese New Year, one of Malaysia's biggest festivals, last for a full 2 weeks. The entire city is decorated in red and gold, and parade frequently feature the traditional lion and dragon dances. To remove dust and bad luck, households are cleaned. Prayers for prosperity and good fortune is held at temples, and ceremonial drums are banged to keep away evil spirits. A must-see during this event in Malaysia are the nightly firework displays. Deepavali, also known as the Festival of Lights, represents the victory of hope and light over darkness. Beginning the day with an oil bath and prayer, processions, street festivals, firework displays, and social gatherings happen later in the day. Beautiful and elaborate traditional Rangoli artworks are created as a decoration and a symbol of good luck during the Deepavali festival. Additionally, at this season, Malaysians' homes and streets are decorated with colorful lights and oil lamps. Christmas is a religious holiday celebrated by Christians across the world on 25th of December every year. The children love the festival of Christmas as they got a lot of gifts from their Santa on that day. Besides all this, every year the indigenous Murut, Kayan, Bidayu, and Iban tribes of Sabah and Sarawak celebrate Hari Gawai, a pagan harvest festival with extravagant feasts and open houses in the villages. Beauty pageants for men and women called Kumang and Curling Gawai present the perfect platform to show off traditional tribal outfits. Next speaker, I'll pass to Miss Renuga.
Thank you, Ms. Kamlesh. My name is Sri Renuga. Now I'm going to talk about food culture and traditional attire. Different religions have their very different belief. Let's look into Malay's food culture first. On the festival of Hari Raya, they serve glutinous rice known as pulut with rendang. This dish is rich in coconut flavor and spice. There are also different dishes like ketupat and also rendang. And also lemak. Next is the traditional clothing. As for Malay women, the attire known as baju kurung, which ensure most part of body is modestly covered. For Malay men, the attire known as baju Melayu consists of a shirt, top, and trousers of matching color that comes with sarong. Next, let's look into Chinese religion. On the day of Chinese New Year, the most common food is dumpling, fish, and spring roll. Each food brings a meaning. For example, spring roll resemble gold bars and symbolize wealth and prosperity. For fish, it represents surplus in the new year. On the festival day, the clothes worn by Chinese women is known as cheongsam, also known as chi pao. Most of the cheongsam often seen as a long, figure-fitting one-piece garment with a standing collar. It embellished with Chinese frog fastener. For Chinese men, the traditional attire called as uh, hanso, hanfu, which come in two pieces, consists of unisex shirt with long lapels. Lastly, let's look into Indian religion. Most of the Indian follow the food culture by making thosai and idli, which using batter uh, and it goes well with chicken curry or mutton curry. They also have a lot of snacks such as murku, omapodi, which is crispy and crunchy as well. As for attire, the festival season, Indian women wear saris, which is 6 yard long cloth that ties around the body. There also a method to tie sari. For men, they wear veshti and a shirt. Most of the time, Indians wear bright colors because they believe that bright color bring good luck and fulfilled life. That's all about food culture and traditional clothing. From here, we can conclude that traditional and culture for Malaysian, are a lot of multiracial country. As we know, there's a lot of different culture, different belief, different followings. There are also different traditional that also followed by different races like Sikh, Iban, Kadazan, and also Christian. Lastly, I would like to say that follow our own culture and traditional and respect others too. Thank you.